So I learned a brand new way of adding and subtracting integers today, and I wanted to show you guys. So for example, we have 8 plus negative 14, and most students are accustomed to seeing a scoreboard. And since we're the Panthers, we use a P, but also the P stands for positive, and the N's are nobodies. Also, the N's would stand for negatives. So you look at the score, and we have 18 for positives, or the Panthers, and here's a negative 4, and so the negatives or the nobodies get 4 points. Like any game, at the end, first you want to know who wins, and obviously the Panthers won because they had more points, so that means my answer will be positive. But then the person always wants to know by how much did they win. And so that's when you would just subtract the 2, and you would end up with 14 positives. I'm going to show you another one. We got 17 minus a negative 6. Now there are different ways to look at this one because it is minus a negative. Some people say minus a negative is plus a positive, which changes those into positives, or some people use like add the opposite or keep change change. However you want to look at it, the scoreboard still works. So we have the positive Panthers and we have the negative nobodies. Here is a 17 for positive, and this ends up after being changed as a positive 6. So clearly the Panthers have won, which are positives, and because they're the only ones that scored any points, all you would have to do is add those up to get your 23 points. And we'll look at one more, because this one has a negative 24 plus a negative 7. Scoreboard works the same way. This is a negative 24, so that's for my negative nobodies, and that's a negative 7, which is also for my nobodies. Again, clearly the nobodies have won, so that means my answer is going to be negative, but now I just get to add 12 to give me 32. Cool.